Good afternoon, everyone. All right, today, per our usual process, I want to share something that I've been learning and speaking about with my clients that hopefully will be practical and helpful for you as well. So, if you don't know me, my name is Ashley Berghoff. I'm the founder of A Squared, and our mission as a company is to get entrepreneurs off the hamster wheel. We want to protect our clients' time, their mental energy, their attention, and make sure that they have freedom in those areas as well, not just financial freedom as they build their businesses. And so today I wanted to talk a little bit about the size of your expectations and human sizing those is what I call it. What I found in my own business, I'll kind of tell you a story about how I found this for myself. I used to wake up every day, pull up my to-do list, which I was really good at updating, but because of that, always had about 70 to 100 tasks on it. I would look through it, pick a few that I felt like I could tackle that day, and then try to do them. I also had a huge tendency to plan out 10 or 12 things a day that I wanted to do, all of which were big projects, and of course never succeeded at that. And so I never felt ahead. I never felt like I had done enough. I never felt like I could disconnect and be proud of the work I had done that day. And so over the years, I made some major changes in how I show up in my business. And one of those has just been accepting that I'm a human being, not a superhero, and understanding realistically what that's going to mean for what I can accomplish. And so rather than 10 or 12 things a day, I have a list of 7 things that I'm going to be accomplishing over the next 6 weeks. I have, smaller things that are happening, of course, throughout that time, but I have 7 major projects for the next 6 weeks. And each day I am blocking out time for my work based on how long I realistically think something's going to take. And it really helps me manage my expectations. So for you, if you find yourself in that same place where you're never ahead, you're always putting way more on your plate than you can manage, try this exercise. Just write down everything that you want to do. That can be today or this week or whatever time period you like. Write it all down. Realistically write numbers next to all of those things of how long you think those things are going to take. Then go back and double all those numbers because life happens. Those things are going to take longer than you think. And so if you write a blog on there and you put 30 minutes, make it an hour, right? Once you have those numbers, you can more realistically look at that and say, okay, I have, after calls and everything else, I have about 3 hours of solid work time available today. Here are 3 things I can get done. That's your to-do list for the day. It actually matches your availability and your capacity and has a realistic idea of how much time those things take. Some of those, if you were relatively realistic in your estimation beforehand, you might get done really early, and that's awesome. And you can have a more accurate estimation the next time. But what I found is that, at least at the beginning, it's good to double your own expectations in terms of how long you think things will take, and then calibrate from there. And you can get to a point then where you have a list every morning when you sit down of things that you can actually accomplish that day, and you have a really good shot of getting them all done and feeling amazing at the end of the day. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that's relevant to you. And I'd love to hear from you too. Is this something that you struggle with? What have you tried to fix this in the past? And if you try this exercise, let me know how it goes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.